What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play Death Road to Canada with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony, and this is Death Road to Canada. We're here, episode 86, closing in on the 100th episode, and if you want to participate in the 100th episode Familiar Faces special, go ahead and leave a comment below. More info in the comments. I'll leave a comment on this video if I forget to. I'm sorry. I don't know. But yeah, leave your information, and I'll make your character. The group finds a cabin in the woods with no zombies in sight. It has a wood stove in it, but no wood. The group eats a decent meal. I think we need to... Oh, actually, I was going to say, I think we need to boost our morale a little bit, but we don't. We're all pretty happy. I forgot that after surviving the fatal argument siege, we got a huge morale boost, and almost everybody's healed as well. We're just going to go to sleep. Don't want to risk anything here. Trevor is fully healed. That's it. Everybody's at full health. We have 18 medical supplies and enough food for a full day. All right. While driving on the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies. We can do a sewer rescue and get a person, or we can go to a swarmed rest stop and get probably food, and we do need food. We could drive past these, but I feel like this is one of those risk-reward situations where we're going to take a risk and get a reward. In case you didn't know what that expression meant. Swarmed rest stop. We can lose a lot, too. That's the other part of that expression. The group finds a rest stop along the road, completely overwhelmed with angry undead. What could have happened here? The very thick, irritated swarm in the late morning, and we're going to attempt to explore. So... what happened to our... Oh, there it is. Okay. We gotta find... who has the highest strength again? We don't know anybody's except Patsy's. We know Bobby's is bad. So I'm gonna take advice from a commenter. I think your name is like Attention. I don't know how that's supposed to be pronounced, but pretty sure it's just Attention. So we need... Patsy should probably also have the chainsaw here, because I don't want anybody wasting the chainsaw. People have a tendency to do that if they aren't me. And Bobby's gonna get a second... no, she'll get a femur in addition to the piece of wood. That way she has a little bit of a choice between the two. She's got options, and if one of them breaks, which is pretty likely, she'll have something to switch to. Frying pan and gun. Gun. Wrench, he doesn't need two guns. I've got a cowboy rifle. He's got a pistol. So Trevor gets... the shotgun's pretty low on ammo. So I'm going to take the shotgun from him. He gets 90 pistol ammo and a wrench. This is a great setup. Patsy is going to be our leader. And we're going to run in here. This might be ill-advised due to the quantity of zombies, but I think we're going to be good. We gotta pace our swings. That's what I was told. We don't want to get fatigued, because the swings will become worse the more fatigued we are. So we want to make sure we're using full-powered swings. All right, that one got 2. And that's why sometimes the swings do kill everyone and sometimes they don't. Because the swarm here is irritated, we want to lure them away from the building first and take out as many of them as we can without using our resources. Our ammunition, our health, technically a resource, and I think we're pretty much accomplishing that here. We've actually taken out a pretty decent-sized chunk of this crowd already. More are joining, which means we need to do this quickly, but our group is taking out, like, probably... Why are you shooting? Please stop. Smashing. Oh, did she break both of her weapons? No, she didn't break either of her weapons. She just is a jerk. Okay. I switched her. Oh, and now I'm controlling her, of course. Patsy. All right. All right. Here we go. We got a very small amount left. Yeah, they're taking them out faster than I am, but I'm taking out big chunks at once. And I'm cool with that. I think this is a good strategy. And man, you were right, Attention. That just waiting and using the axe slowly actually makes it work faster. That's awesome. Thank you very much for that advice. You've provided so much good advice over the course of this series. All right, there we go. We're gonna run in. It's more or less empty in here compared to the outside. We should go back out because I have a feeling some are gonna get up to the door now. There we go. Okay, and now we'll take out the ones inside as well. Food is exactly what we needed. We got 3 or 4 so far. 4, and that's enough that we now have enough food for 2 days with all of the food we have combined. We're up to 18 total. We need 16 for 2 days, and we've got more than that. Hopefully we get a little bit more as well, and there might be something special going on here. It did say, like, what could have happened here? They got all these zombies, and it's an incredible amount of loot is what we have. Did we get hurt? No, luckily. Everybody is fine. We do want to lure all of these zombies out of this room little by little and make sure that we're not going to get attacked from behind as well. The group, I want them to be fighting. They are fighting. It doesn't seem that way, but that's fine. And once we whittle down these zombies and get down to just a few left, we're going to be in great shape. We're going to have tons of loot. There was gas in there, so we're going to be able to use our chainsaw more readily. I don't want to do it yet because I want to have a surplus. I don't want to use everything we get in this area, on this area. I know, like, obviously we won't use up all the food, but we're going to be perfectly safe here without using the chainsaw, and the chainsaw is more of a emergency situation type of thing. We are getting tired using the axe a little too much here. When her face stops flashing red, we can start swinging again. We'll let everyone else handle those 2 zombies for now. They're a lot slower than we are. That door is going to be broken down by the time we come back out. All right, now let's just loot. Food, maybe even a toilet genie if we're lucky. I'll let someone else take that gun. A lot of weapons, ammo. This is great. Like, totally worth coming here. We definitely want to try to get whatever the best of everything here is. So I'm going to control Bobby for just a second and swap out her femur for a nail board and her piece of wood for this bat. Then I'm going to kill a couple zombies. Hey, Patsy, I'm controlling you again because you want to use that chainsaw and I don't want you to. Okay. Yes. And now that the zombie's gone, Refugio is going to replace his nail board with the pistol. I think that's a good choice. Nail boards break quickly, which is why I want to keep the frying pan. The frying pan may not do as much damage, but it breaks a lot slower, and it might be completely unbreakable. I'm not 100% sure on that. I've never seen one break, or I've never made a mental note that I was swinging a frying pan and it broke. But that's why he's getting the frying pan over the pistol. Got a little trap there. It's when all 4 characters are bunched up like that, it can be hard to tell who is the one I'm controlling. All right. There might be some stuff back here. Now, it looks like we've got all the loot, and it was quite a bit. We'll see exactly how much when we hop in the car in just a second. Everybody's in. We'll get it started and drive right off. The car is in okay shape, I believe. 15 food is incredible. We've got 3 days worth plus a little extra. 40 gas. We were at 0. So I guess we don't have a surplus, but now we have 40. That's lucky, I guess, but unexpected that we have such a small amount of gas. 2 medical supplies is great. We did just use a bunch, but we have a huge quantity of those as well. Pretty great. Yeah, we have 40 gas. Now it's even lower. I'm really glad we decided not to use the chainsaw there. The triumphant return of Gnome. The group takes a wrong turn down a country road and comes across a house. The house is a large mushroom nearly as big as a person. There's a little gated area outside with some sort of exotic rodent grunting inside of it. A gnome steps out of the house and starts shrieking and pointing at you. Okay, we can recruit him, and we might. He's a rare character, but he also has that problem where he only has 1 health, and that's the max it can ever be. I guess you could probably increase it with some random events. Occasionally you can, like, quote, train health, I don't know what the actual term for that would be. Increase it. We now have a use for Patsy. She's not my useless character anymore. Bobby is obviously staying for her medical abilities. Refugio, he's not bad, but he's not great either. Trevor we have to keep because he's our mechanic. I am going to take everything out of Refugio's inventory, leave him alone with nothing, and recruit Gnome. All right. Gnome flips out. You can't recruit anyone if you already have 4 people. You just can't do it. Haven't you been paying attention? Gnome storms back into his hut and slams the door, boots someone from the group, and try again. We're good. Oh, man. We might not. Gnome storms back into his hut and slams the door, boots someone from the group, and try again. Leave Gnome behind. Do we get to... Is there like a 50-50 shot or something? We do want to kick Refugio. I'm going to try this. I like having the rare characters, regardless of if they're good or not. Just it makes it a little more fun. They're interesting. It might decrease our chances of winning, but then again, those are pretty low anyway. Refugio. Refugio gets booted out of the group to make room for Gnome. Gnome joins the team. Onward to Canada. Okay, that was a strange thing. I don't know if there was actually a chance of him not joining, but that was good. Mahooth! Oh, come on. Come on. Gnome is having near crippling tooth pain. Without access to the precision tools needed, the only option is to pull the tooth out. He weighs the current options. Force it out. I saw this once in a cartoon. I used to be a dentist. All of these are going to hurt him. No matter what, he will get hurt here. We don't know enough about him. I wish we could just have Bobby's medical do it. I'm going to say I used to be a dentist because I think it's the safest option. It's the only one I've ever seen work positively, but I doubt his medical is going to be enough to do it. And he's going to get hurt and he's going to die. What? Oh, Gnome really did know what they were doing. Using the tools and medical supplies available, he is able to pull the tooth out cleanly and with relatively little pain. Gnome's medical is revealed as amazing. We have 2 medics now. That's incredible. I shot my hands up in the air as soon as I didn't hear the death sound and left them there the whole time I was reading. Okay, let's go. That was awesome. Oh, I'm so happy. We didn't just like kick Refugio out for nothing. Fire! The group goes against their judgment and camps in a city apartment because there's no zombies around. When they wake up, the building is on fire. Who leads the escape? Let's check everyone again. We need someone with good composure and wits. It's one of those 2. We don't know Patsy's and we don't know Gnome's. Gnome's been good to us. Let's try him again. Gnome tries to keep calm and observant. He panics and wastes precious time. Everybody's morale is going down. Gnome's composure is revealed as neutral. He goes the wrong way. The group gets burned. Bobby is hurt. Patsy is hurt. Gnome is hurt. Trevor is hurt. Gnome's wits revealed as frowny. The group gets away. The group eats a decent meal. -6. Okay. Gnome got killed. That's super duper unfortunate. Oh well, I guess. And we are about to run out of gas as well. Having 3 people does... Oh, hey, the group has broken down from... Not the group. The car is broken down from use and abuse. It won't start up again. We'll probably just abandon it. Trevor could obviously fix it, but because we're so low on gas, it's not super worth it. Let's abandon it. Wasting no time, the group decides to ditch the car and walk until they find a new vehicle. Car abandoned. I'm just hoping we find another one. Reluctant bandits. We're going to refuse and fight. I don't want to pay a toll of 12 food when we've only got 23. That brings us down to a dangerously low amount. Refuse and fight. The group knows every single one of their supplies are essential for the chances of reaching Canada, so they fight. Everybody gets hurt. And the thing about Gnome and having only 1 health is that we got 2 things in a row where we had a super high chance of getting hurt, not of our own volition. It wouldn't have been our own fault. And the first one very luckily didn't kill him, but the second one did, and this one would have as well unless we paid the 12 food. We got cowardly bandits. The group is robbed by weak bandits. The bandits are of a kind that would normally not be a problem if the group had a car or wasn't tired from walking all day. We're gonna refuse and fight again. Everybody's hurt. Okay, how we doing? We're all real low on health. Okay, we got a car. which means after this we'll have a chance to heal up, and we do have plenty of medical supplies, so I haven't given up hope. While wandering through a small town, Trevor discovers a newer hybrid car in front of a store. The battery is dead, but the store turns out to be a car parts store. Finding a working battery was easy. Hybrid cars have amazing gas mileage, but are fairly fragile. They're also very difficult to repair, so enjoy it while you can. Start it up. All right. Let's heal up. Choose your fate. Trevor meets another survivor who rants about seeing an oiled up bodybuilder that was too swole to control. Ripping zombies in half after bench pressing them, everyone in your group looks at each other nervously. So TLB, the last bodybuilder is maybe up ahead somewhere. We're going to say okay. It's not really a choose your fate because there wasn't any options. I don't understand why that one was called choose your fate. That's fine. We're all healed up a little bit. We're not at immediate risk of death. Always be looting. While driving on the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies. Obviously, we're going to the blinking, ominous labs. We're pretty good at handling these situations these days. We're getting a lot better at it, so I don't feel too nervous about this. The group drives past an office complex. The sign says Omni Biocorp Labs, which sounds way too evil to be a real company. Gonna take a quick drink of coffee. It's not actually coffee, it's tea. Before going into this very thick and calm swarm here. All right, so we got a gun, 2 weapons, fine. We got a medieval axe and a chainsaw, which is probably gonna come in pretty handy here. We have 90 gas total, 50 plus 40, so that's enough that I feel safe using the chainsaw. And Trevor's got weapons as well. Okay, we're all good. We're all good? We're all good. This is good. Okay, let's do it. We do have a lot of zombies right off the bat, so what I think I'm gonna do is go ahead and chainsaw through a majority of this crowd. Okay, I think that's enough chainsawing. So back to the medieval axe. These guys are all bunched up, so that's a pretty good opportunity to use the medieval axe. She's so much better at using it than Bobby was. Okay, I'm sorry that I was so mean to you, Patsy. You're pretty terrible, but you're not the worst. And I did say you were the worst in a comment the other day. So, apologies. It's a good thing you're not a real person, because then you might actually be upset at me. I know she was fatigued there, but I really felt we had to use the axe one more time. Is there anything in that filing cabinet? No, I think it's just like a prop. You can pick it up if you wanted, but there's nothing inside it. You can't loot it. All right, so we're probably gonna have some sort of neato machine here where we can alter one of our characters. I'm really looking forward to that. But who goes in? I think it weakens whoever it is, but it makes them smarter as well. So we might send Bobby in, because she's already weak. If we do that, and that's what ends up happening, we will go ahead and probably start leaving Bobby behind for many of our journeys so she doesn't die. It might not make their strength lower, it might just make their max health lower. And it might be different every time. We've only done it once, maybe twice. So I can't really make any definitive statements about it being always the exact same result. I think it's time to chainsaw again pretty soon. But right now, to be precise, let's stop for a second. I want to do this as well. Get rid of these handful of zombies. This handful of zombies, as some people might have said. All right, that's good for. Oh, didn't need to swing the axe at all. All right, so far so good. Nobody's hurt. Well, oh no, sorry. Nobody's any more hurt than they were coming in here. I do want to close this bathroom door just in case a few more come out. It was a little late to do that. All right, and come in through here. Yeah, we've taken care of a large portion of zombies. How many do you think we've killed? Like 100? I'd guess like 100. And it's just increasing. I'm glad these guys are doing so much combat on their own, because I do need to reserve my swings for more dire situations, or not necessarily dire, but just useful. like taking out 3 zombies, or 2.5 it looked like. There's a lot of doors in this build. Oh, geez. Okay, it's time to whip out the chainsaw, start it up, and run in here. There's less than I thought waiting for us. It looked like a whole darn lot. We're almost out of gas here, so I should probably save that for an emergency situation in which chainsaw with 5 gasoline is going to do us some wonders. I thought that might have been it, but it wasn't. Okay, so no more using it to explore. We use the medieval axe to explore, the chainsaw is for emergencies. Hopefully we pick up a little bit more gas in case it's a really bad emergency. But free food doesn't hurt us at all. Oh, there's a safe, which means hopefully also a combination somewhere. I don't think we can just open it up. No, it'd be neat if like mechanical gave us the ability to lockpick. I know I left the medieval axe behind. I'll come back for it. We do need to hurry though. It's really late. I want to throw the grenade, kill those 2 zombies. I just wanted to get some use out of it. And back to the medieval axe. We got to come back here for the safe. I hope we can get done with this by like 11 p.m. It's 9:15, but I don't think we're going to be able to do everything here prior to 11. Okay, we found the machine. I was thinking this might be it, but sometimes there's just like big old generators, and I thought this also could be one of those. Luckily, it's not. It's the thing we're here for. Don't break it. Let's do this. Looks like some sort of mad science thing. There's no telling what this could do if messed with. Leave it for now. And then switch to Bobby. And Bobby enters the machine. Bobby gets blasted by mysterious science rays. Until the machine ceases to work, she feels energized. She gets blasted by mysterious science rays until the machine ceases to work, and then after that she feels energized. Bobby's strength and fitness increased, which is incredible. Bobby looks like she turned into a male character, also interesting. And with higher strength, I wonder what it increased to. We still don't know, unfortunately. It probably would have been a good idea to send Patsy in there if it would have increased her strength. Since we still don't know anybody's strengths, we're going to go ahead and stick with Patsy as our controlled character. Bobby's also fully healed. That was all positive. There was no negative to that encounter like there was the first time we did it. We need to find a combination. I think had we taken a different path from the beginning, it probably would have dead-ended a lot sooner, and then we would have been able to go into the safe much more readily. We're going to have to go all the way back to the entrance, I think, before we'll find our combination. Though maybe not. There is another area we haven't explored here. I'm guessing this is a bathroom with no safe combination. Ooh! It's like a break room with food. Even better than what I thought. Because what I thought was something negative. That shouldn't be negative. This has gone pretty well so far, except for the whole gnome thing. This has been fantastic. Okay, time to go back to the entrance. Not to leave. I still want to come back for that safe. I feel like we can get some good stuff out of that. But there's more rooms to explore off of here. A key. It's not a combination. It's a big metal key. This big fancy key looks like it would unlock a safe. Patsy picks it up. Are there any toilets to loot here? I don't think so. I'm not going to bother triple checking that one because it would probably have a very small amount of loot. And almost definitely no toilet genie. This is not the way to go, is it? Oh, yeah. Here we go. It is. One more door. Right off to the... No? Here we go. Safe. Nice. Okay. Safe open. Patsy unlocks and opens the safe along with some now useless papers it had. I was really hoping for more food so we could trade it for some better weapons, but we can just get a weapon here. 60 rifle ammo, submachine gun, cowboy rifle, and 30 ammo, assault rifle. We have a cowboy rifle, so we don't need another one. We'll just take the 60 ammo for it. All right. Probably not worth coming back for, but we did, and that's fine. I would have preferred, I think, pistol ammo, because I believe the what's it called? The minigun, which we've had it once and it was like out of ammo. We didn't have enough ammo for it to you know, say something that makes more sense. Yes, let's go. Hopefully not leaving anyone behind. We're up to 30 food, 45 gas. You know, because we used 45 out of the 50 we brought killing zombies, and I think that was a good decision. All right, that's fine. Let's go. We want to heal up, and we did it. We should try to find an efficient cars to conserve our gas. We are driving the most efficient vehicle in the game. Familiar faces. Whoa, it's Will. It's nice to see a familiar face. He is kicking a car in frustration. The car is emitting plumes of smoke. He's a practical mechanic, and yet he's kicking a car. We're going to recruit Will to the team, of course, and he joins the team. Great. And with that positive note there, that is all for now. But thank you for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that like button, subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and leave a comment if you want to be included in the 100th episode special. I will see you in the next episode.